What's going on, guys? It's Danny here with Fuming Football and Fuming Takes. Today I am joined by former NFL wide receiver and Emmy Award winner Nate Burleson. Nate, thank you for the opportunity.
Of course, man. I am fuming right now. Shout out to Fuming Football. Danny in the building. My man on the camera. What's your name again?
TJ.
TJ on the cam. Dan, TJ is lit right now. What's up, baby?
All right, so I just got a couple questions for you real quick. So a lot of athletes struggle after, retiring from their respective sport.
Yeah.
You seem to transition very well.
Yeah.
What are some things that you did to kind of guarantee that you would be successful after football?
All of the things that I was interested in, I started to plant those seeds early on. So there isn't anything that I lucked into. I started to research and then project and manifest into all of these spaces. So when the doors opened in various ways, I was able to walk through it because not every door is wide open. There's certain things that I was cultivating. And it seems like somebody opened a wide open door and they're like, hey, listen, this opportunity is for you. And I'm like, cool, walk right in. But then there's things that happen in your life and it's just slightly cracked. And you have to decide, are you gonna give a little effort to nudge that door open? So I would just say, make sure you diversify your interests, try everything, throw as many darts at the dartboard, because the one thing you don't wanna do is, look back and think to yourself, man, I wish I would.
Right.
I wish I would have gave a little bit more effort into this or that. Like you, for example. You like, you know what? I love sports.
Exactly.
Got a great mustache.
Thank you.
I can talk well. I can articulate so many different things. I'm gonna start doing a pod. And then you link that with TJ, we gonna do a pod. But like there was a moment, a brief moment where you might have thought about it, but didn't actually go.
Right.
So I just encourage all the athletes, continue to follow your sport, continue to follow your dreams, but diversify in all these different directions. And trust me, you'll be surprised how successful you are in multiple things.
It's awesome. It's a great answer. So now I'm just going to ask you a question that I feel like every NFL fan loves the answer to because it's different for every player.
Okay.
What was your welcome to the NFL moment where you were like, okay, this is real, I'm here?
Welcome to the NFL moment. Oh, man. Whew. Let's see. Welcome to the NFL moment. I remember it was something that happened at practice. Like I remember we were in training camp. I was playing for the Minnesota Vikings. I was a rookie and I was feeling myself, but I knew my place. Third rounder, I have to earn my spot on the team. And I remember a few fans yelling my name, Nate, Nate. I'm like, man, I made it. This is pretty cool,
Right.
But then when I went out to practice and I was already standing on the practice field, fans went crazy. And I'm like, yeah, okay, now it's about time you show me the love. I'm Nate, baby. You see what I did? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not saying it.
Right.
But then I realized they're not cheering for me. Randy Moss had just walked on the field. and I was like, oh, I am no longer the shark in the waters.
Got one of the greatest of all time on your team now.
I'm a small fish, and I'm gonna have to earn my keep around here. So that was my big welcome to the NFL moment. It was a reminder that no matter who you were before you got here, you have to reestablish yourself.
Right. And just to wrap things up, if you were to have one conversation with your rookie self, how would that conversation go? What advice would you give your rookie self?
I was happy to be in the NFL.
Right.
And I was competitive. I wanted to contribute. At no point in my career did I think about being a Hall of Famer. But in college, I wanted to be really great. I think my ego was deflated when I saw guys that were more talented than me. And I suppressed my own goals for the first time in my life. And I was happy with just being on the team. Now, I made some plays, I balled out, put some numbers up, but I think if I were to talk to my younger self, I would whisper in his ear, have the same type of tenacity for your individual goals as you do your team goals, and shoot for the Hall of Fame. It's not unrealistic. You were the best player on your team and an All-American in college. The guys you're playing against are just college players that turned pro. I didn't think about that till I retired.
That's awesome. All right, thank you so much.
Of course, no, thank you for having me on, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on the pod.
No doubt.
All right, guys. See you.
But you can't name one of the places that you played for. So like not Seattle.
Green Bay Packers.
And Lambeau?
Lambeau, but also Philly because the fans are crazy. Crazy.
Next day.
And just like that, we're back at the Casa. So guys, towards the end there, Nate was on a little bit of a time crunch because he was there to speak to the athletes of Kane University. So there was about 200 people in an auditorium waiting for him to speak. So we kind of had to wrap it up pretty quickly, but that was still by far one of the coolest experiences of my life. I also felt that it would be so rude of me to leave you guys without a proper goodbye. So I just want to say thank you again to Nate Burleson for taking the interview, and thank you to Kane University for even making this whole thing possible. And as always, guys, comment, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to get us back on your feet again, and stay fuming, baby. Peace.